Okay, ladies and gentlemen, by council clock, it is 1 o'clock, so I'll call the meeting to order. Village of Sayward respectfully acknowledges that the land we gather on is the unceded territory of the Comox First Nation, traditional keepers of this land. Public input, maximum of 2 minutes per speaker, 15 minutes in total time allotted for this. Public input is for the purpose of permitting people in the gallery to provide feedback and shall be no longer than 15 minutes unless approved by majority vote of council. Each speaker may provide respectful comment on any topic they deem appropriate and not necessarily on the topics on the agenda of the meeting. Each speaker may not speak for longer than 2 minutes, but may have a second opportunity if time permits. Each speaker must not be allowed to speak regarding a bylaw in respect of which a public hearing has been held. For the record, please state your name and address. Okay, no one? Okay, so moving down then. Approval of agenda. Recommended resolution is that the agenda for the special meeting of council for January 11th, 2026 be approved as presented.
So moved.
Okay, we have a second.
Excuse me, I think you forgot number 3, introduction of late items.
Oh, pardon me. I did indeed. Thank you for that. Let's move to number 3, introduction of late items. And seeing none, now we can move to the recommended motion that the agenda for special meeting council for January 11th, 2026 be approved as presented.
So moved.
Okay, second.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Discussion. Okay, we'll move to vote. All in favor? Okay, seeing all in favor. So moved. Carried. There is no meetings of previous meetings. Petitions and delegations, none. Correspondence, none. Council reports, none. Reports of committees, none. Mayor's report, none. Unfinished business, none. Staff reports, none. Emergency Services, Public Works and Recreation Department reports, none. Bylaws, none. New business, none. Public question period. This is the second public question period. So same scripting here. The purpose of the public question period is to enable citizens to ask questions of council about issues that are important to the citizen asking the question. Speakers are asked to limit their questions to 1 each, and if time permits, after everyone has had the opportunity to ask questions, speakers may ask a second question. Citizens will be asked to state their name and address. You just have to press the button there.
Okay,
There you go.
great, thanks. Lee Ettinger, Sayward Heights. We are once again gathered here in a facility to which the tax-paying residents of the village have no access for recreational activities. But there are people who do, because even though most of them aren't village residents or taxpayers, they are getting grants in aid, which is indirectly being funded with our taxpayer dollars. I want some kind of an explanation as to how this is equitable or in fact even legal. Anybody? I'm asking for an answer. Mr. Young? Does anybody answer you when you stand up here, Jason?
So we do have a policy and procedure on grant and aid. Yeah.
Still don't understand how it.
So council operates on policy and procedure. Through that process, grant and aids, if council deems appropriate, have gone out to different groups as per the policy and procedure. Again, everything operates behind the policy and procedure outlined in that document, which can be made available if you haven't received it already.
Here we are again with an agenda with virtually nothing on it. Well, we have issues in this village, such as 2 properties on McMillan, which should have been vacated long ago, but which this village has essentially done nothing about. You know, like, why don't we attend to the business of the people for a change?
Okay, so number 17 in camera. Recommended resolution that in accordance with section 92 of the community charter, this council meeting will be closed to the public at this time in order for council that may give consideration to matters in accordance with the following sections under the community charter. A, 91C, labor relations or employee relations. B, 90-1F, law enforcement. We've moved on, Neil. I'm not taking any public input right now, so we've moved on to the right thing. We're outside of public input. No, you can't. You can't, sir. Thank you. B, 91F, law enforcement. C, yep, take care. C, 91D, security of property of the municipality. D, 91G, litigation or potential litigation affecting the municipality. 91I, solicitor-client privilege. F, 91J, information that is prohibited or information that, if were presented in a document, would be prohibited from disclosure under Section 21 of the Freedom of Information and Privacy Act. G, 91M, a matter that, under another enactment, is such that the public may be excluded from the meeting. So, thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Discussion? All in favor? And seeing all in favor, motion is carried. Okay, so we'll we'll adjourn until recess, pardon me. Recess until 1:15. Thank you.